What's up, wannabes, and welcome back to another video. My name is Arslan, which I'm sure most of you know by now from my previous videos. And before we start on the actual topic, let me just quickly give you a brief on what the gameplay is about. It's a Moab on the map Outpost with the gun Type 95. And I know what you're thinking, why is he using the Type 95? It's so overpowered. Well, I don't really care. And firstly, it's not my gameplay. It's by a guy called I'm Shockers. Go check his channel out. His link is in the description. He's a pretty epic gamer. So if you want to know what that is, just go check it out. Now, let's get started. Today, what I actually want to discuss about is something that kind of confused me and kind of made me. It's kind of sad, really, for the community. I mean, something that I don't think ever should have changed. Now, today, what I really want to discuss is how the community has changed and why. Right, so I think that the community has changed. Let me give you an example. 10 years ago, when I was little, I was about 3 years old or so. Well, not 10, that's more than 10. I was 3 years old. Let's say I was 3 years old, right? My mom would let me out and go play on the streets with other friends because, well, and I was like 5 years old, maybe 4 years old. And we just had like a street basically, and my mom would just look out the window every 10 minutes just to make sure I'm alright if I needed anything. That's all that needed to be done. Everything was safe in those days. Everything was much safer. Not these days you can't even let a 15-year-old out safely without worrying because, well, maybe you can. I mean, my mom sure lets me trust me, but I'm saying in general, you can't actually be so trustworthy and reliable on that thing anymore. For example, my sister recently started secondary school, which I think is high school in America. I'm not too sure. You guys can correct me on that if you want to in the comment section. So now that she's actually started going to secondary school with me in the same school, I have generally been worried and scared for her because sometimes when I'm not in, or I had work experience a few days ago, well, not a few weeks ago, sorry, and I'm generally worried because I don't know what's gonna happen, and you hear all these bad things happening on the news every day here in the UK, like little kids getting kidnapped or dying or something bad. It's always something bad, and that just makes you kind of wonder, like, why and how is this all happening? And it just doesn't make you feel safe, and you can't really trust the government or the police anymore either because you don't know if they're going to help you or not. And I think that's kind of a let down to the country because it just makes people not trust the community. Like I said again, 10 years ago, you could trust your neighbor. Everybody would know each other. It was a nice community, and everybody would be happy and they'd know each other. And you can ask your neighbor to take care of your little daughter or son. But these days, you can't really do that because you don't know their background. Just because it's just too unreliable and dangerous. It's untrustworthy as well. So that's basically what I kind of think about the community. And I'm not saying the UK is a bad place because I don't think it's that bad. Well, it's not really a bad place because I live here and I'm still here. I mean, nothing's happened to me, but I have had like encounters with gangs and things that have tried to attack me in the past, but I was really lucky and I managed to get away. And it's definitely a dangerous place these days. And I mean, I don't really think I can trust the police either because they're pretty much useless when it comes to this. And it's not really reliable, like I said again, and it's just a weird way of saying it's quite unexplainable unless you felt it. Like, I only realized when my sister started going to secondary school, and when she comes home by herself, it's pretty scary and worrying to me because you don't actually realize how much you love the person until something bad happens. And a lot of people say you don't know what you got until it's gone, but I say you know what you had. You just never thought you'd lose it because if you truly love someone, you would always think that you'll never lose them and they're pretty much immortal. But with this community, it's definitely quite hard to be calm and worrying. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. This is gonna be one of my new series that I'm starting. So let me know what you guys think about it and what you guys want me to do. If you think it's a good thing, then if you think it's a good series, then let me know. If you agree with me, then leave a comment in the comment section and just share the video. If you don't want to do it, then write me a personal message and I'll answer you. So this has been WannaBeeGamerz, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, wannabes.